We're on the road. Where transportation goes, community grows. Welcome to On the Road with the MTA. And welcome to another edition of On the Road with the MTA. I'm Jay Gibbons alongside with Stephanie Kay from the MTA. How is Stephanie today?
Well, I'm doing great. We are having a busy time, aren't we, here at MTA?
We always are. It's summer, you know.
Yeah, lots going on. We have so many special transportations out there. People are doing special, field trips and what have you. And I love that we can hook them up.
Yep.
That's always so very nice. And how's it going over there in the IT department?
Awesome. Yep, it's busy as usual, but we're hanging in there.
Yeah. Well, all right. You work on new software or anything?
Oh, always.
Always? Yep, I know, for sure. Well, when you're doing that, it sometimes takes creativity to do a lot of things that we do here at MTA with our podcast, of course. Mm-hmm. And talking about creativity, being in theater, I think, is the most creative. It's the best outlet. Have you ever had a chance to do theater at all in high school?
When I was in
college?
high school, I was in drama class.
Really? What?
I played in the Music Man. He's a what? He's a what? He's a music man.
Oh, my gosh. That's awesome. I love that. I did not know that about you. We have somebody in the studio that knows all about theater, and that is Ricky Filippi. Hello, Ricky.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
So have you been in the Music Man?
I've never been in the Music Man.
I haven't either.
I do enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah, it's a great show.
What part did you play, Jay?
I don't know. I can't remember. I was in the front stage in the bus thing or whatever it was in the front, and I was in a goofy costume, and it was fun.
I know when they had the...
that was a long time ago, high school.
The guys that didn't get along, they put in a quartet. He said, ladies and gentlemen, you will never see these four gentlemen alone again. They'll always be together. And sure enough, they're like, hello, hello.
Hello. Yeah.
So, Ricky, I know how you've been in theater for a while. How long have you been in theater?
I've been in theater... honestly, since I was probably 11 years old.
Oh, my gosh. What was your first show?
My first show ever was Pecos Bill.
What did you play?
I played Pecos Bill.
Gosh.
Leading role.
Yeah.
Check that
That's
out.
right.
Wow,
That's right.
impressive.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. And it just kind of took off from there. And I ended up having a career on both coasts acting for little over a decade. And after COVID came and destroyed a bunch of work for everybody, my partner and I decided to come back to Michigan, which is where I'm from originally. I grew up in Fenton. And try our hand at professional theater here in Fenton and open Fenton's first professional theater, Wishing Well Theater, Inc.
And you did it in 2020, which is right in the middle of the...
Did it right in the middle of
my
COVID.
goodness.
Yep. That was our first Shakespeare in the Park. We did Much Ado About Nothing. It was fantastic. We hired a bunch of equity actors, and it was a great way to start the company.
I guess so. That sounds great.
Yeah.
So you're the founder now of the Wishing Well Theater.
That's right.
And it's in Fenton?
That's right.
Located exactly where?
We do guerrilla style theater, so we don't have a brick and mortar. We do our big festival in the park, and then people hire us for murder mysteries or cabarets or things like that.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I did murder mysteries a long time ago before I got into radio.
Oh, yeah,
and it was fun. I was doing Laurel and Hardy. Do you know who? Are you too young? Okay, well, I was playing that. And at the very end, I took my hat off, and I had long curly hair, and it came out. And the gentleman, Jim Johnson, who was in radio on Cars 108, was our host. And he's like, "Oh, I thought you were a guy." And I went, "Well, thank you. I think."
I know Jim Johnson.
Do you?
Believe it or not, yeah.
What a great guy, isn't he?
I did a couple commercials for him, for Halo Burger and a couple other things.
Is that the same Jim Johnson from Detroit Radio?
No, Jim. That's a different Jim Johnson.
Okay,
There's two.
all right. I was going to say.
This one's from
I know
Flint
that
area.
one. So
yeah. Are you talking about the one from Detroit or Flint?
Flint.
Okay, yeah, Jim. Great guy. He gave me my radio start, so I got to give him credit for that.
Oh, that's so cool.
He's like one of my best friends, and we still see each other. So
that's cool.
He's great. Love him. But yeah, he had just said he was starting a new morning show, breaking away from Cars 108, which is where he was established. So that took a lot of ambition to say, I'm going to start my own. And it was called Soft Rock 103.9. Mm-hmm. And he and I did that show together for about a year. And then they came in and changed it because it was doing well. They changed it to I think it was a country station, Nash FM 95.1. So anyway, or the Fox 103.9. So it's changed it many times.
Oh, yeah.
But it was fun. Radio was fun.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you enjoyed what you did as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, good. Well, you had the voice for it.
Yeah,
He's got
thank
some
you.
Pipes, doesn't he, Jay?
Yes.
Thank you so
does.
much.
Maybe we can hire him to do some voiceovers for us.
There you go. For sure.
Hey, I'm happy to.
Yeah. So, Ricky, tell us about what you're working on right now.
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, Okay, classic.
The classic, the original romance, the original tragedy. You know, it is an exquisite play, and we are taking a little bit of a unique spin on it. We're setting it in 1990s. Upper
interesting.
Northwest area during the grunge scene. We're implementing some grunge music, a lot of grunge looks like costuming and a very industrial set.
That's different.
Yeah, it's different. And what's coming from it that I'm finding in rehearsal is that it's lending the angst of the grunge scene, which of course spawned bands that everybody knows like Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Soundgarden and all of these artists that were so unbelievably lost in their art that some of them lost themselves. And that ends up happening in this play. Romeo and Juliet lose themselves in their love affair. And I think it's still an important play, even to this day, because everybody falls in love at some point. And this play can serve as a warning of what can happen to you if you lose yourself in it, and it comes to a tragic end.
Yeah, we know it is.
And everybody knows the story.
That's
True.
right.
So
That's
where's
right.
it being held?
Rackham Park, which is a beautiful downtown Fenton Park right behind the community center. It's on the Shiawassee River, and there is something truly magical about coming to that park and sitting under the stars and listening to Shakespeare and watching a young couple fall in love and seeing what happens. It's a really wonderful setting.
Now, we know Shakespeare has that language. Is it going to be brought up to modern time language? You're going to keep the exact wording?
It's Shakespeare's words.
Okay. If
We've
you're going to modernize it or going to keep it within his...
the words are Shakespeare. The script has been cut down a little bit just for time's sake.
Sure.
Because we're adding quite a bit to the production, including music and some choreography, which takes up time. So
Absolutely.
yeah, we wouldn't be able to sit through the entire play as written. So we skillfully cut some of the play out. That's been a conversation with me and the actors. I've been so fortunate since founding this company to work with truly talented people from all over, in-state, out-of-state. This company is all in the state of Michigan, from across lower Michigan. We've got people from Detroit and Saginaw, and they've just been a joy to work with. And the show, if you've never seen it, if you've only read it, which a lot of us have in high school, if you've never seen it, the show is a roller coaster. And there are some really tough, really brutal moments of the show. There's a notorious scene where Juliet refuses to marry a man that her father wants her to marry, and he loses it and commits domestic violence against his family, which is a tough thing to deal with in rehearsal.
But it's reality.
But it's reality.
Yeah.
And it's moments like that where I'm very proud of our actors, and I think that the audience will be appreciative of their
Honesty.
and their courage.
Sure. Yeah. Because that's very challenging to be able to do that and do it well and deliver that message.
For sure.
So I know the weather can be an issue.
Yes,
the
can.
climate can be. It's hard to decide in Michigan what's going to happen with the weather.
That's
so is there a
right.
tent over that, or is it out in the open?
It's out in the open.
Okay.
If inclement weather is in the forecast, what we do is we most likely cancel the show for that night and then honor tickets at any other performance.
Okay.
That obviously becomes an issue at the last performance. If it were to rain out the last performance, we would refund everybody.
Well, they might not ask for it back, knowing that you put so much time and effort into it.
And that's happened before, and we had nobody ask for it back, which
Good.
was really nice.
Yeah, well, sure. Well, it's because you're trying to support the arts, and the arts is so important. My daughter's an art teacher, and I know I was in theater, so it's such a way to express yourself. And they're taking those from the schools, which is so unfortunate because it's so important.
The world that we're in now, it's getting harder and harder.
Yes.
Expressing yourself means holding up your cell phone and talking to your cell phone, and you're not really making a connection to a human being.
Mm-hmm.
So we get people out to a park together, everybody's sitting together. We encourage, bring a picnic,
nice.
Bring a beverage.
Yeah.
There are no theater chairs or anything. So
You bring your own chair?
Bring your own chair.
Or a blanket.
Or blanket. and just enjoy. We're so lucky to partner with the Laundry. We have a lot of great sponsors, but really specifically the Laundry, which is, the original great restaurant in Fenton.
Yes, I love it.
We partner with them and have since the very beginning. They appreciate the arts. And
so can you have dinner or lunch there first before going to the show?
That's what I would
suggest
is to get a wonderful dinner at the Laundry and then come and see our show.
Get it to go. You can get that little
get it to go.
lunch to go.
That's
sure.
right.
So how much are the tickets to come and see the show? And what are the dates?
Tickets are as follows: $25 for adults in advance, or $30 on the day of at the door. $23 for seniors, students, and children. The performance dates are August 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, and 29th, 30th, and 31st. All at 7:30 p.m. We will have some light refreshments available, probably water, maybe popcorn, some candy. We really do suggest you bring a picnic. People love it.
Sure. And turn your cell phones off.
Turn your cell phones off. Try and enjoy yourself and lose yourself in the show a little bit. Be in the moment. You'll see fireflies.
Oh, cool.
You'll hear the wildlife.
Yeah.
You'll hear the river. It's a really special place to go and see a show.
Connect with nature.
Connect with show.
Yep.
Yeah, connect with nature. The show will run about 2 hours, probably no longer than that. Some really cool stuff about this show. We have, again, if you've never seen it, you wouldn't know, but there are some incredible fights in this show. So we have had to hire an incredible fight choreographer.
Oh,
His name is Anthony Guest, and he's a pro through and through. He's worked all over the place, and he is a professor at Oakland University.
Do you know if he's married to Beth Guest?
That's right.
Okay, yes.
Yep.
Yep. All right. I did theater with them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a small
Beth
world.
is wonderful. Yeah, it's a really small world.
I was in the Pirates of Penzance, and they'd given me a solo. I thought, no, Beth would be so much better for that. So I'm going to drop out so she can have it.
Oh, my
I was too nervous to do it. And she did a beautiful job with it. Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
A long time ago.
Anyways, he has choreographed some real exciting fights. We start this show off with a real shot of adrenaline, and I've been so proud to watch these young actors because the fighters are young, and very few of them.
When you say young, how young?
Early 20s.
Okay.
And very few of them had any experience in stage combat, which is some serious stuff when you're doing what we're doing, because they're swinging pipes at each other. They're swinging bats at each other. They've got daggers.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Are they rubber daggers?
No, they're not. They're steel daggers.
Wow.
That's right. We transitioned from rubber to steel through the rehearsal process. And
good for them. That's authentic.
You wouldn't believe it. You hand a young actor a weapon in the first day of rehearsal, and you see the fear in their eyes. Yes, the fear.
And then they learn to trust.
And then they learn to trust, and they learn to trust each other.
That's
and all of a sudden they're up there fighting, and the audience gets to enjoy
in a safe way, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
So how many people can actually sit out there? Is it unlimited? How many?
It's unlimited. We could fit 500 if they showed up. Yeah, absolutely.
Have you done a show at that specific location before?
Yep.
How many have you had? What's the most you've had with people?
200.
Really? And you can still hear it and see it, and there's no...
Yeah, everybody's mic'd. Everybody has a microphone.
Wonderful.
So it's a bear for us to control all of that.
I bet.
With Shakespeare, if you're not hearing the words, then what's the point?
Yeah, exactly. You have to listen.
Yeah.
So how do they get a hold of you to get the tickets?
wishingwelltheatreinc.square.site. That is our website, and that's where tickets are on sale right now. You can also buy tickets the day of at the door.
But they save $5 if they can get ahead of time, and you'll know how many's coming, which is nice.
And I'll know how many's coming, which is nice.
Refreshments.
Yeah, refreshments, exactly.
So is there a Facebook page?
Yes, Wishing Well. You can find Wishing Well Theater Inc. on Facebook.
Okay.
And all of the information will be there. There'll be a link to tickets on there.
Mm-hmm.
And
what if they wanted to try out for your next play?
Oh, please do.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about trying out?
No, I don't have time, but it was a fun thing. I would recommend it. I'd highly recommend it to anyone. Yeah. So do you have rehearsals? Do you have like once a year? What, during free show individually?
We audition on a show-by-show basis.
Okay.
And I would say auditions, we've got a few exciting things in the works. We're going to be doing a reading of A Christmas Carol this winter at the Losi Senior Center in Linden. We're going to be partnering with the Fenton Community Orchestra, a really spectacular new special project with their musical director, Andy Perkins, who is well known. He's He's won all kinds of awards, and I'm very excited to partner with them to do a special project concerning the War of the Worlds. That'll be coming
that'd be
up
fun.
in a couple
Yeah.
years. But yeah,
Very cool.
As of right now, all engines are go on Romeo and Juliet.
Well, good. And what's the next show after this one?
Let's see. After Romeo and Juliet will be
And have you cast it yet? Have you had auditions for it yet?
no.
You might
I
spark
think-
somebody's interest.
Yeah, I think the next show will be our reading of A Christmas Carol, and we will probably have. We will be presenting. I don't know the exact dates yet, but we will be presenting a kind of a Genesee County's Got Talent show
that would
in
be
Grand
fun.
Oh,
Blanc.
that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
So we're going to be doing something like that in Grand Blanc. More to follow about that. It's just I'm so kind of consumed in Romeo and Juliet world.
Well, sure.
right now.
You're focused on that right now. That's what's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, hopefully, you'll get some more tickets sold. Do you know how many?
Absolutely.
Have you sold tickets yet?
Oh
Do you
yeah,
know?
we've been selling for the last 3 weeks. We've sold over 20 tickets already,
Oh,
which
it's
is
a nice start.
It is a good start.
Yeah, if it's not until the end of August. So
Yeah,
this
it's a
isn't
good
even
start.
August yet. So
Yeah.
not until Friday.
Yeah.
So perfect. Well, wonderful. Well, congratulations on that.
Yeah.
And you're doing your passion. What they say if you're doing something you love, it's not a job.
That's
Right.
right.
And the
That's
money
right.
will come as long as you enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I know it's not a real money maker when you're doing theater because there's so
Right.
much expense that goes into it. But
Right.
as long as you're enjoying it and you're giving people an outlet,
Right. Yeah. It's really not about the money.
It's
know.
not. It can't be.
As an actor, if you want to, it's hard. There are not too many ways to, if you want to make it in Hollywood, you either have to know somebody,
yeah, you're right.
you know what I mean? Or you get tremendously lucky because the numbers out there are against you.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a lot of people that want to become an actor. So
Yeah.
you said you were an actor on both coasts and that
That's
you are
right.
a licensed. So what's your anything we would see you in or no or commercials
oh
or
my
movies?
gosh. I did a commercial for Caterpillar Construction. I did a commercial for Apple for
Oh.
Beats by Dre and Apple with DJ Khaled. That was a lot of fun.
Could we see it now? Would it be playing any place?
No, it was years ago now.
Oh, okay.
We might have a YouTube video of it somewhere.
Yeah, you could probably find me somewhere on YouTube if you really wanted to.
If you really
If you really wanted to.
One of the fun commercials I do is for Bud Light. Bud Light.
Eventually, like I said, you and I were talking earlier before we got on, but single dad life makes
so hard.
everything a little bit
Yes.
more difficult.
He has
So-
two little ones at home and he's a single dad. I had two little girls and I was a single mom. Trinity Theater is so difficult.
Hats off.
You
That's a
have-
lot of work.
You
Yeah,
have
it's
to
a
get
lot.
babysitters and you feel guilty. And you're trying to memorize your lines and you have to be out late at night because you're doing the shows. And
Yeah.
then you will never get over the guilt. I still have guilt, but yet I was going to college. I was working. I had a boyfriend. I was trying to do the theater and raise two children. There's a lot on
It's
your
a
plate.
lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
It really is.
Yeah, but it all feeds it. It all feeds each other. I find.
And include them. Let them see what you're doing. Bring them to the shows that they can
oh,
see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
You don't know if that might be the bug that might bite them and they want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be.
Yeah,
Are you musically inclined too? Can you
Of
play?
course.
What do you play?
I play guitar. I sing.
Okay,
and,
well, there you go.
Yeah,
Well, have you been in any movies we can look up?
you could spot me in the background of a funeral in a movie called The Ides of March.
Okay.
With George Clooney and Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Wow.
I did a couple shows for the Travel Channel that probably still get shown from time to time, begrudgingly for me. But for me, it was always more about theater.
Live theater.
I live on the audience
Mm-hmm.
connection. So even when I was in LA, I was touring the West Coast with a theater company, with the National Theater for Children. So I was always
More
doing
connecting.
live theater.
Yes, I know. And people don't realize when doing a movie, they do 2 and 3 takes of each way, so it's not a natural flow. You have to stop and redo it again, and there's just not really with the plays. You're doing a natural flow the entire time, memorizing lines, and it's a smooth transition.
Yes.
I did Shattered Faith that got killed, and they had to kill me like 15 times. So
Yes.
I died many times, but yeah, that's some fun. It was great to do the movies because you have something to show for it afterwards. After
Yeah.
your plays, it's kind of like, well, remember that play I did? Unless you videotape it,
Yeah.
and it's not the same to actually watch one camera.
Yeah, there's a short film that I did called Super. It was like the Super Soprano Brothers, and they did a mashup of the Super Mario Brothers and the Sopranos, and it's actually really funny. I did the late show with
Conan O'Brien.
no what was his name? The British guy.
Oh, I love him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Morton?
No.
No. The guy, the short guy.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. I can see his face, but I can't think of his name.
Right. Anyways,
It'll come
I did
to
that.
us.
That was a bunch of fun. It's
was
a
the guy
life, and that's a thing that I found when I was casting this play, because I met a lot of really young actors.
Yeah.
A couple high school people.
Oh,
came
okay.
in,
Young.
really young, and it was really interesting to talk to them and to hear their perspective on trying to be an actor. And I would say to anybody, if they want to do it, it's going to be really difficult, but it's also going to be really rewarding and a lot of fun. I wouldn't dissuade.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I would definitely encourage anybody to get involved with theater because it becomes a family. It really does. You don't forget those people that you're on the show with because you have those weeks of rehearsal and then you have to depend on them to get, like you said, the right lines and the right choreography. If they have a knife in their hand, you have to really learn to trust them.
Yes.
So that is really something interesting to watch. And so I can't wait to see it.
Good.
So give us the dates one more time.
Okay. The dates are August.
James Gordon.
James Corden, that's who it was.
Okay, love that guy.
Yeah,
you were
that
on with
was
him?
fun. Yeah, I was on with him. I was one of, I think the 12 drummer boys on his Christmas special.
Oh, funny.
I was playing the drums in a drum line.
You mean you weren't in the car singing with them? That's what I like.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
That would have been fun. You got to be a big star to do that, though.
Well, hey, you got one star. You further ahead than we were to be on the show with him, so that's pretty cool. I like him.
Yeah, it was fun. Anyways, Romeo and Juliet, you can find it at Rackham Park in downtown Fenton on August 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, August 29th, 30th, and 31st at 7:30. Run over to the laundry, get a dinner, and can come and see our show. It'll be a wonderful time.
That sounds
It makes
great.
for an incredible date.
And how to buy the tickets one more time. Where to go?
wishingwelltheater.square.site. That's where you're going to find tickets. And they're cheaper earlier.
Okay,
So,
there you go.
yeah,
And Facebook as well. And that's
Facebook as well. Wishing Well Theater Inc. on
Okay.
Facebook. You type it in, we're right there.
Buy the tickets there as well.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Ricky. Congratulations.
Yes.
That's
Hey,
really
fantastic.
impressive.
So much. It's been such a fun time coming here.
And
So
you're going
thank
to be
you.
a great role model for your young kids.
Yeah,
They're
well,
going to
thank you.
follow you. And,
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's dedication that you have to put in there and the passion that you have to show them.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
Great job. Well, I can't wait to see it. I've not been in theater for a while, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, thank you. You bet. And listen every week because we do this every week. Jade, if somebody else wants to be a guest, how can they get on the show?
All they got to do is just email us at podcast@mtaflint.org. We'll get
put
you on.
on. We sure will. And every week it's something wonderful and great in the community. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to On the Road with the MTA. For more information on our services and community outreach, visit us online anytime at www.mtaflint.org. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The MTA, your community, your connection, your way.